Welcome back, USAnts fans. We did it. We hit 100 subscribers. And just like I promised, we're gonna have a giveaway of a $25 gift card to your choice of Ants Canada or Tar Heel Ants. Stay tuned to the end of the video for instructions on how to enter the drawing. This episode, we're gonna be creating our very first Outworld. Isn't it exciting? I know it is for me. We started our ant keeping journey last February, and the very first video that we made was an unboxing of an Ants Canada Hybrid Nest 2.0. Unfortunately, none of the colonies that we have are big enough to use that yet. That was a rookie mistake on my part, but it came with an Outworld that's also been unused to this day. Well, it'll be unused no longer, because Demeter and her colony are getting a bit too big for their current Outworld area, the AC portal. They spend quite a bit of time there while more and more keep occupying that space, so every time I open it to feed them, some of them escape. So stay tuned as we go step by step with our first Outworld design. But first, go ahead and subscribe. Okay then, let's get started. Parkour! Parkour. Parkour. Okay guys, first we have to cook our sand to kill any parasites that may harm our ants. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're too young to work an oven, ask your parents for help. While that's heating up, let's take a quick inventory. This structure will be the site of our first Outworld construction. It's an oval shape, so there are no corners for me to miss when applying the anti-climb barrier. There are holes along the top for ventilation, and holes in the back for me to connect tubes to the nest. The lid has three parts: a small hole for dropping food into, a medium hole that takes a bit of effort to get off, and the outer ring, which is where the barrier can be applied. I can't wait for them to move in here. Here's a better view of the back holes for tube connections and more ventilation in the back. The other materials we'll be needing are plaster, a mixing container. This one has measurements. Our sticks and stones. I won't be using all of these. Some fake plants. These will help add some color and climbing structure to our Outworld. And finally, whoa, that's hot. Our sand. Let's get building. I'm using plaster so they can't dig too deep and start building their home in the Outworld. I don't want them nesting in the Outworld, but this doesn't have to be used. You can use grout or even nothing at all. Just make sure the soil is shallow or dry so they don't find it favorable. The instructions say to make a 2-to-1 plaster to water ratio. It should be smooth like pudding once you've stirred it. If you're working on a big project, make sure you don't mix too much plaster at once. This stuff will start to dry pretty quickly and you don't want it to harden before you're done with it. This landscape will be pretty flat, but you're free to add hills if you want. Just lay some styrofoam or something down before you add the plaster to act as a mold. Now we'll lay in our sticks and stones that we found down by the river. Because they're in plaster, they'll be permanent fixtures in this Outworld. This is your time to get creative. Arrange the sticks and rocks any way you'd like them to go. You can make a lush forest, an urban environment, or even an alien planet. This world will be your work of art, so go nuts. Next, we'll add our sand. Just sprinkle it onto the plaster so it sticks and becomes the new landscape. Try not to leave any sections uncovered. Be sure to clean any plaster that gets on the walls off before it hardens. So, I let this thing harden and I forgot to add plants because I'm an idiot. But that's no big deal. You won't make that same mistake because you've seen this video. In the words of Jay-Z, Hove did that so you won't have to go through that. We'll add more plaster and place in our plants now. It looks like this stick didn't take, so we'll replaster that too. I chose desert as our theme for this Outworld because Mesobarbarus are native to sandy and shrubbed areas, so this way we could copy that pretty closely. Touches? What do you guys think? Is this nice or what? We'll find out how Demeter's colony likes it next time. But now, the moment you've been waiting for is here. If you want to join the drawing for the 100 subscriber giveaway, here's what you need to do. First, you need to be subscribed, of course, and your subscriptions need to be public, otherwise I can't verify it. Next, you need to type "I'm in" into the comment section below. That's it. 2 easy steps. Once you're in, I'll do my drawing soon and we'll see who the lucky winner of the gift card is. Before we get out of here, I want to thank you all for taking this journey with me. The love you've given me has really helped me along the way. Remember when we started with 2 queens and a couple workers? Now look at us. There are more milestones to come, and I hope you'll be there for each one. As always, let me know what your favorite part of the video was, and if you like what you saw, hit the like button and the bell icon to stay up to date with future videos, especially if you're entering the giveaway. You'll want to know when the winner is announced. So, until next time, USAnts fans, same ant channel, same ant life.